channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Tamela. If you like the video and you like what you see, then be sure to stick around and subscribe for new videos. We would love to have y'all join a part of our little family. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all my September favorites, and we're going to be going in the normal order as always, which is beauty, lifestyle, food, music, and my favorite YouTube channel of the month. So if y'all are interested, then just keep watching. So starting off with beauty, the first thing is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I have been obsessed with this foundation. I've actually been obsessed with this foundation for a few months, but I wasn't sure 100% how I felt about it, and I didn't want to mention it until I really knew if I loved it. Turns out that I do. I just like foundations. To me, like, it takes a lot for me, I feel like, to love a foundation. I really want to know, like, do I really love this foundation? And I do. I mix the colors T60 and T10, and there is a really wide, did you hear that? A really wide range of shades in this foundation, and it is matte, so if you have dry skin, this may not be something you like, but for me, I'm an oily girl and I love me a good matte foundation. And they also have warm, cool, and neutral tones. There's a lot of options to choose from, so I really love this foundation. It's only like $9, maybe $10, but it is really good, guys, and it has a pump. Like, hallelujah for a pump. So this is definitely something to check out. Oh, do you like my new fall setup? That is the pumpkins that I got from the Dollar Tree I saw in that haul. I think it looks really cute on both sides. I really love it. So my next beauty favorite and my last beauty favorite, I wasn't sure if I wanted to mention it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to... No, hear me out. Okay, my Jaclyn Hill palettes. Mixed feelings on these palettes, okay? The palettes themselves are really pretty. They were a good idea. Like, in theory, that would have been a beautiful palette. That would have been a perfect fall palette if you saw my review. I'll link it up above and down below. But there's only some colors that work well and there's some colors that don't. To me, I find that the mattes either don't blend at all or they blend into nothing. I think the colors are beautiful, and that's what makes me wish that these worked out a little better. But the foils and the shimmers, whatever you want to call them, foils, shimmers, whatever, in this palette, or both of them, are beautiful. The mattes, not a fan. I don't think that they show up very well. I think they blend into like, they're just not my favorite. I don't like them. The mattes are not my favorite, but the shimmer shades in these palettes are amazing, which is why they're my favorite. So, do I think that the palette will be worth it if you're only going to use the shimmer shades? No, probably not. But since I have them, and I do love the shimmer shades, I'm going to use them, and I'm going to, love them while I use them. So, I definitely probably wouldn't recommend buying these, only because, like I said, the mattes are not very good. They're just mediocre to me. But the shimmer shades are beautiful. Like, that gold in there is beautiful. You can't even see it because it's like in there. That gold is pretty. So I probably wouldn't recommend buying these, only because I don't think $15 is worth it for only using like half the shades or however many of the shades that are shimmers or foils. But since I have them, since I bought them, I'm just not like the hassle of returning these, because I did buy them through Morphe. I don't know if you saw that, but there's a whole thing. So I'm not going to go through the hassle of returning them. I'm just going to use the shimmer shades, because I do think, and I still think, that the shimmer shades were really beautiful. And I have good matte shades. I have good transition shades, so it's not that big of a deal. I'll just use the shimmer shades out of these. But I did want to say they were a favorite, because the shimmer shades are a favorite. The matte shades are not a favorite, but the shimmer shades are. So moving on into lifestyle, I only have one general idea situation, and that has been a favorite, quote unquote, this month, and that is a hurricane kit. Not that it's like, oh, I love to have my hurricane kit, but like, it's something that I've realized I should have that. Like, I'm an adult, like, I should have those things. And with everything going on, Florence just hit. Prayers for everybody that was involved in that, and there are so many more of them over there, which is like something that I've never, like, how do I word this? I live in Louisiana, and hurricanes are something I've dealt with all my life, but I don't know, here recently, they've kind of been like, whoa, like, I don't, like, what's going on? They've kind of been freaking me out a little bit, so I just would rather be prepared than not prepared. So I've been kind of putting together a little bit of a hurricane kit, and so one of the favorites I don't have, because it's in my trunk, but I'm going to take a picture of it and insert it here for you guys, but the tall pillar candles from the Dollar Tree. They're like tall candles, they're in a glass jar, they're unscented, and they are perfect for your hurricane kit, because you can buy a million of them. I'm sure they'll burn forever, and they do the purpose of having light without having scents, because you don't want 10,000 scented candles burning around all in your house. So that has been a favorite, just because they're so cheap and you can get so many of them and get the job done. Definitely check out the Dollar Tree for those tall pillar candles, and just keep a couple of them in stock, especially if you're in a hurricane prone area like I am. And then the next thing that I got is, let me just go ahead and say it, like, this is not a necessity, but this is something that I wanted, and this is a big heavy duty portable charger. This is from the Anchor brand. This was $50, and it charges, it says an iPhone, I think it said it charged an iPhone 7 almost 8 times, so like 7.5 or something like that. But this sucker is heavy duty. It's like, well, when I think I read on the website that it says weighs just like a can of soup, and I guess I would yeah, but like I said, it's not that heavy. You just turn it on with one click and it shows you how full it is, and then you can turn it off. And I think it's a really good thing to have on hand just in case, because you never know, especially in a situation where there is a hurricane. You do want to get in touch with your loved ones, you do want to see if everybody's doing okay. And then you can also charge 2 things at once with this. So not a necessity, but definitely something I would put on maybe a wish list. I had this in my cart for a really long time, and then I just bit the bullet and got it. They did have this on sale for Prime Day. I wish I would have known. If I knew then, but I knew now, I would have bought it then, because it was only like $35. But maybe keep a lookout for it on Black Friday. They might drop it down again, which I would even be inclined to buy another one on Black Friday if they made it a little bit cheaper. But they do have cheaper version of these. They have one that's like $35, I want to say, that charges, I think, up to 5 times maybe. So definitely just keep a lookout. This one has worked really great so far. Moving on into food, these little Crystal Light packets have been saving my life, because I've been trying to cut back on coffee consumption, not caffeine, just actual coffee, because I like my coffee super sweet, therefore it's a lot of points, therefore I ain't got time for that. But these are 0 points, and they have caffeine in them, so it like gives me my morning caffeine that I need to like pump through the day without having to have like all the calories of like really sweet coffee. And these are super sweet. I'm not a drink packet flavor person, because I think they're all way too sweet, and this one is really sweet too. But it's 0 points, so I drink it. I only drink 1 of them a day, maybe 2 if I'm just like got a lot going on. But usually I just drink 1, and they're really good, and they have a bunch of different flavors. And there's 0 points, and there's caffeine. There's only good things happening here. And for music, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know my favorite for the month is Tori Kelly's new album. I'm obsessed with Tori Kelly. I'm trying to talk my uncle into going to a Tori Kelly concert with me, because I love Tori Kelly so much. And this new album of hers is like a Christian-based album. It's so good. Like, it's so good. Give it a chance. Listen to it. It'll be linked down below. It's so good. If you listen to one song, listen to Help Us to Live. It is just moving. That song is so moving. It just, I can't explain it. I'm gonna link Help Us to Love down below. Please go listen to that song if you listen to one. Another really good song is a Masterpiece, and those are just my 2 favorites right now, but the whole album itself is really, really good. Tori Kelly's voice is amazing. It's just an amazing album. And lastly, my YouTube channel favorite of the month is Felicia Keithley. I actually followed her on Instagram before she had a YouTube, and then she ended up making a YouTube, and I absolutely love her channel. She gives me a lot of new ideas for Weight Watcher recipes, because I find myself sometimes just eating the same thing over and over again, which I don't mind, but sometimes it is nice to switch it up a little bit. So she is a Weight Watchers channel, and so is her Instagram. If you're interested in any of that, I will link both of them down below for y'all to check out. But she just seems really sweet, and she always just has straightforward, easy recipes. They're not like ridiculously 75 and great, like they're easy, here, cook this in 5-minute kind of recipes, and those are my kind of recipes. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Leave a comment down below and let me know what y'all's favorites were for the month. And I really hope that y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take me away.